Okay, so I got the dining hall designated, and the way this works is you actually designate it as a dining hall, and then you check mark it to say that it is a great hall. And as you can see, the worth of your great hall helps attract nomads. Only one dining room can be designated as a great hall. So I'd say that's a pretty good great hall, and you can see that they've come roaming around in here. I want to actually check this really quick. So we do have a lot of idle, and that's what they're doing in here, roaming around. So this is kind of our, you can see this and say, you guys need to get busy. I might have to give you guys some things to do. So let's see, if we come down here, we have the smelter is done. Let's go in here really quick. And we want to smelt stuff. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with things that are worn. If we can find any. I know one was a warhammer. There we go. Look at all this worn stuff. So smelt this. Do I really have kind of one each of these? Huh. I'm doubting it. I think I'm kind of choosing from a list, and it will always smelt these. I'm not sure. Let's see what I do. Worn battle axe. I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and select all of these, right? Just go ahead and do this. So it does take some coal. Interesting. Smeltable items. Okay, so these actually... I'm not really sure. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work. You know what we're going to do is we're going to cancel all but a few of these because I kind of want to see what this works. I don't want to burn through, you know, a whole lot of stuff. We're going to go ahead and see exactly how this goes because I'm just not sure. Hopefully somebody will get down here and get to work. Get down here. Okay, let me look. So we have 15 coals. We can see in the upper left-hand portion under stone. And it showed us in there. So that's interesting. I'm going to go ahead and pause time. We're going to go down below and do some mining. Now, I kind of did a little bit here. I set up some paths to kind of dig in and see what we could find. We're going to go ahead and do more of that, though. Just kind of do these exploratory tunnels to see if we can come across any good resources. I'm separating them by 2 because when you dig down, you can see the material to the left and the right of you. So I don't have to do it every other one. I can do it every other few. Okay, something along those lines. And I could probably designate another miner or two and really get kind of cranking on this, but I think we'll leave it at that for now. Oh, maybe... Oh no, he's coming together. They're coming together at materials. Let's see. And we'll do this too. Why not? Okay, we'll let them go ahead and continue that. Let's go all the way back up to the top. Looks like the dining hall is empty, which is excellent, although I would imagine a lot of people are sleeping right now is what's happening. A few. So there's definitely some busy bodies running around. Definitely bringing up more material. Nobody's working the smelting, though. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into population. What I want to do is go into professions. We're going to do a new one. And let me think about this a second. What can we kind of designate here? Because I'd like somebody to do kind of tailoring all the time. You can see over on the right we don't have, there's not like a tailoring or anything. So I'm pretty sure that just kind of falls into workshop. But then on this side that just means we're going to deselect everything except for cloth. Come on down here. Let's expand this. Weaving and tailoring, yeah. So we're going to call this tailoring. We're going to move workshop up to the top. And let's see, what else do we want to do? Maybe farming, bring that up. Farming could be the next thing. Building, maybe building second. And we do want to start getting into kind of the hospital and doctor stuff, so we're going to move that actually. Let's go ahead and move this to the top. And the reality is it's not really needed, so they're going to jump down to the workshop anyway, but I probably should do that in a number of the other jobs as well. so that if it comes down to it, it's taken care of. But I think this is good for now. I don't want to designate everybody to that. If there's a problem, I don't want everybody to stop what they're doing. And in this case, I'm only going to assign one person as a tailor, so should be fine. Okay, let me jump in here. And let's see, somebody in here was really good at some of that stuff. Where was it? I thought I designated them. Maybe I did it as a builder. Masonry. There we go. Weaving's 24. Tom's pretty good farming. Actually, he's very good farming. You should probably leave that alone. Just let me do my thing. Tailoring 14. Weaving. Look at this medic as well. So Cosmos, we're going to go ahead and switch to tailoring. Cosmos. Cool. So hopefully he'll get down here. We can actually even go into the loom. We can go into these and assign him specifically. That's you. And if we could get this guy built, need that bone needle. This guy just needs that knife still. What is going on here? Why can't we get somebody over here making us these knives? Let's go down here. So the knife, oh, that's why. I was like, let me double check this. We need the knife blade, Weem. Seriously, Weem? Come on. Slack in here. Okay, cool. That should help. That should help. So I want to get some stuff built in this hall. Let's see. We could build furniture and maybe do some like table. We could start with tables. Chairs, right. So we'd have to make the tables. It is showing 2, so that's going to be a problem. You know what? If I go ahead and make the tables, it's going to take tables away from these workshops that were made for these workshops that are just waiting for other materials. So we'll wait. I'll be patient. I want to get in there and just kind of like start setting stuff up. I want to make statues, do all kinds of stuff in there, but I suppose we can wait. One of the things I can do is actually jump down in here and get some doors queued up. 2 doors. So I'll have those here. Do some like double doors. I also need to do a roof on this thing. It's just kind of open right now. I could build a ramp up to the wall and then you basically build floor on the top level there. But I also kind of wanted to experiment with scaffolding just because I read about that at one point. I actually don't know where that is though. Let's see. Here's scaffolding. Build scaffolding. I may want to look that up first because I'm not entirely sure the purpose of scaffolding. Probably should look that up and know what I'm doing before I just have people start making things. Okay, we've got things going pretty good here. Some of this stuff has been made. We did a little bit of smelting. I smelted the Warhammer that was out, which made copper slivers. 3 of them, in fact. So I set up a stockpile for those here. So we've got 3 of the slivers in here. So copper slivers, 10 of them can make a copper bar through this guy here. If we go into, let's see, this bar, we've got any metal sliver. Now I think I initially read that as silver back when I was first clicking through, because I was like, why are there 2 bars? That's kind of weird. But anyway, there's 2 ways to make them. One is from ore, which takes 2 ore, or one is to make them from the slivers, which I have 3 of course. 10 of them and we can, you know, make another bar. So if you're smelting a lot of stuff, you know, that's just another way to get bars going, which is pretty cool. And it gets rid of some of that leftover stuff, especially from enemies, goblin weapons and things of that nature. We do have the loom set up, but not the tailor yet because we need the bone needle. Now, I do have the bone carver up, but the needle's not being made, so that's something I'm still trying to get somebody down here to work on. But and we have a yak roaming around down here. Like, this is where all the food is at. Cool, so it looks like we do have a third one. I could take him out for meat, but I think we'll hold off on that for now. I did look at scaffolding because I wanted to kind of experiment with that. So scaffolding, it says, is used like stairs, so it would let you get up and construct things. I'm assuming the purpose is for easier construction, essentially, of like further levels up and everything. So anyway, we might do some of that. I was kind of thinking I would do that right here. So actually, let's go ahead and do that. Build, let's see, it's not, yes, terrain scaffolding. Any plank, sure. And we'll just do 1 for now, because I want to see what it's all about, see how it works. So it is green. It is being worked on now. Let's do that. And then I think that's what lets me go up a level and work on floor. So let's go ahead and build, let's see, build terrain, floor, and we will choose stone, any stone. I only have the one kind, so that's fine. And let's see, that's below, this is this level, but we want to scroll one more up, make sure we're putting it up here. And we'll just do 1 there for now. Now I get a little nervous about doing, you know, maybe like 5 down here, because I'm afraid they'll run down and do 1, you know, and then they're gonna get stuck there. So I could probably do a second one now that they're starting on that one. And we can even start queuing them out over the floor beneath it. So anyway, yeah, there we go. I'm getting some floors built in here. Scroll down to the current level, scroll up. So the scaffolding, I don't know if it just used planks, because you could do a dirt ramp. It does the same thing. I did a dirt ramp one time and then used it to make the initial floor, and then they were able to get up there and continue to make floor. So it's kind of weird. Why would you do that over just like a dirt ramp? I'm not sure. There's probably a reason, but I'm not aware of it. Let's see, designate some more floor. Again, I get nervous about going out too far. I guess they can only really go out as far as they can step, right? So it shouldn't be an issue. And we could just go ahead and designate all of this. This will give them plenty to do. And of course we can scroll back down to the ground level here and not have that obstruct our view. Okay, cool. Well, things were dire back not that long ago. We had all those deaths occurring, lizards going crazy, but seems like we're getting things a bit more under control here. Now we do have the tailor shop up, which is excellent. Let's jump in here now. And we're gonna get some bandages going. 1, craft 2, like 8 of those. And it looks like he's gonna start, so we're gonna pause this. Because what I want to do is I want to have an area where these bandages can be found. Let's see. So I could do kind of like a 1 stockpile area, maybe like in here. Let's see. This is too wide. So I could do a 1 stockpile spot and then put like a crate on it and have bandages go there. Thing is, it would continue to fill them there. And I want some actually out in this area as well. Okay, so what we're going to do for now is we're going to actually designate an area here strictly for bandages. I didn't decide what I wanted there. Let's see, cloth. Strictly bandages. Okay, so now when he makes those, we have a place for those to go initially. And then we'll end up moving them, I think, somewhere where we might feel like we're going to get a lot of action. Okay. Very good, very good. We're going to get those. That's going to really help them as they get hurt. Now, did I get the doors? We do have stone doors there. Excellent. So let's go ahead and put those in. Let me bring the walls back up. And we are going to build... Let's see. It's furniture, right? Isn't it? Stone door? I thought it was in a weird spot. Oh yeah, it's door, and then you choose the material. Derp. So we have 2 stone doors. Excellent. 1, 2. And it looks like they're going to get right on that. Now in the past, I've had actually creatures go up against my doors. I did like moats and, you know, kind of walls in the stone door. And it really didn't seem to take much to bust through those. They seem to go down pretty easy. Floor is taking its time here. Slowly coming along. Okay, so anyway, we've got those doors in there. Cool. This thing is definitely coming along nice. Very cool. Now, I could get down here and start designating some more farmland. We're really filling up stuff here, and with the number of people that we have, it's probably not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and designate area, and we'll just kind of widen this a bit. That's not what I expected it to do. Let's see. Remove designation. Oh, right, that's because it's a farm. I was trying to drag it out like it was a stockpile. Cool, that's more what I was looking for there. There's not a whole lot of room to add on to it here. Not much at all. We'll do something like that, and we'll bring this out a bit. And I'm not sure that I need to really extend the groves. I'm not going too crazy with them right now, so I think we're okay. Food is good, drink is, well, it could be better. Kind of hoping water ends up filling in there so we can put a well in, but we gotta wait. I don't think it's rained since I dug that hole, unfortunately. Okay, so he has bandages going. They haven't been moved yet. But at least they're there. If a fight broke out right now, at least they could come down here, they'd run down and grab those bandages. Now, while I'm thinking of that, I'm thinking we might designate a hospital. And I'm almost thinking, I'm going to rotate the camera around here to the left. I'm almost thinking about digging in from this point and just building it right here. I'm not sure I'd want to connect it into this tunnel here in the middle, because then from the ground level you wouldn't actually, you just kind of run in and go upstairs versus having to go down and then over and up. I don't know. It's it's only saving them a few seconds, I suppose. But yeah, let's think about that. The other thing to concern ourselves with as well is if we have a zombie problem and they get attacked and then go and bleed out, say in the hospital, they will come back as zombies, and that's kind of problematic. I'm almost thinking about putting some doors up to the hospital, because I think that if you ran in there into the hospital and you were injured, and you know, you'd go through the door because you're a gnome, but if you die in there and you become a zombie, you're now an enemy, and I feel like they'd probably have to bust through the door even though they're inside. I don't think they could just march right through the door. So anyway, we might kind of quarantine that a bit. Might not be a bad idea. But I like the idea of right now you kind of have to come out here, you have to go underground to here, run over, and then go up the stairs and then up again. And then I'm almost thinking that from here I would have some stairs down that are independent of these, so that you really couldn't get into some of these other areas without coming through all of that stuff. So anyway, I think we might do that. We just have to decide where. Let's see. We're going to dig stairs down. See, I'm thinking we'll leave this independent just like it is, and really not extend this pathway at all, and have stairs that go down to stuff that's all around it, that's only accessible from up in here. And it might not be bad to actually do it, you know, from the hall in here, but I don't know, I guess it's kind of all designated right now. I could do it over here and protect this with like walls around it and everything, and even do multiple doors. That's not a bad idea. Could do even near these guys. Let's see. Rotate those around. Cool. Let's go ahead and dig this out while we're thinking of it. So what I'm imagining is here, and then we can kind of split off into some different areas. So if we had a hospital, then I can kind of block it behind a bunch of doors. Maybe that's what we'll run over on this side. Actually, let's cancel this job. Or did I have that right? No, that's good. That's good. We're good. Go with your gut, Weem. So I'm going to run this down the length here, I think, is what we'll do. And then designate some rooms. Something like this. I don't even know that I need them that big for the hospital. Yeah, probably not. Okay, let's actually cancel this. I want them all to be the same. All to be the same. thinking something like that. And then do, you know, maybe just 3 or 4 of those. I really wouldn't need that many. Then I can do a door here at the entryway, and then each room can have a door. That might be a good way to go. Yeah, I like that. And then we'll have kind of another offshoot over here to some other stuff. Let me lower this a bit. I want this all to be as symmetrical as possible, so I'm thinking I'm going to open this up. You don't want to do that. Let me think about this a second. Let's cancel this. So we're going right along the stairs there. Let's go ahead and do that on this side too. Let's see, mine the wall out. This is going to mess up my plans a little bit. Just a little. So we kind of recalculate this. Okay, let's try this again. So we want to do that. And I can deal with this. I think a 2x2 is big enough for these hospital rooms. I don't think they have to be that big. Okay, something like that. What do you think? I think that'll work. We'll get everything in here symmetrical like. Yeah, I suppose it's not quite even. I'm looking at the stairs here. It's not centered or anything. The other ones over here are kind of too wide. Or it's a 4 wide really with a 2 gap in between. So I'm not going to really center this room correctly. I suppose if I dig this out. Oh, okay. We had this badger show up, but he's kind of in the distance, so I have 0 concerns. Okay, so let's see. I want a path to run along here. Yeah, this didn't quite get dug out right. I could fix that doing this. Am I right with that too? Not quite. I'm gonna rotate this around a little bit. Let's see. So that's got the 1. So I would have to do something like this to get things all symmetrical like. And of course the stairway, like I said, is just kind of chilling in the middle. If I really wanted to get crazy about it, I suppose I could do another set. Let's see, dig, stairs down, and do it 2 over, right? Oh, it won't because it's open right now. I have to go up. Let's see, build, terrain, stairs up. And that's fine, we'll do it right there. I did any. I'm hoping that the stairs match, but I'm not super concerned. If it doesn't look the same, it's cool. It's in the same spot, so that works. To get everything all symmetrical like. Cool, they do match. And then we're going to build terrain wall, any clump, and I want to fill this spot in just because, yes, I am that anal about this. Actually, if I get too anal about this, that means I'm not going to use any of this space down here, and that's probably not a good idea. I probably want to use this, so you know what? We'll cancel it. There is too anal, Weem, so we gotta settle down a bit there. Alrighty, so like I said, now they have to come up from the bottom, up these stairs here, these middle guys, up to the upper floor, and then move over and come down into these two. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build walls around this and make this kind of barricade this a bit. In fact, this is something we could even get into now. Build terrain wall, stone. The only kind of stone we have, yep. Let's see. We want to try to make this symmetrical. 3, and then we come over here. We end up putting double doors in with this thing. And since we're going to do that, let's just go down here and queue up some doors. Excuse me. Stone door, yes. I had it selected. Cool. So I also I designated an area here to bring the gems up. I moved the weapons and armor stockpile down over here. And because I'm kind of getting ready to put in, just like I have these two guys for cloth, we'll put in 2 over here for gems and stuff like that. Start getting into this stuff. They could probably get a crate over there too for the gems, but the reality is reality is that we don't really have any. I had the gems here; they were kind of in the middle of the floor, but as you can see, they've all been picked up. Oh, we do have some over here though. Excellent. So that paid off. We'll dig that out, and we've got some coal over there. We'll just have them dig all of that out right here. See what we can find. So who is this digging away for us? Let's pause this here so I can select him. Whoops. Pause. Who's our miner? Angel. Angel's down here mining. Well, there's no other gems. At least that's kind of cool. He swooped a gem to take upstairs. I'm assuming, Angel, that you're going to go put that in the stockpile. It's not going to disappear in your pocket. And here they come to get the coal. Excellent. Coal is always good. No one's picking up the copper, and I think that's probably because we're out of room up here. So we're going to go ahead and build a crate. Storage crate. Because once they have room, they'll start using this. Okay, cool. So we'll get that crate in there. I think that'll help. And we have walls. Look at that. And I don't know if the doors are made yet. I didn't see, but we can still designate it. We can actually come in here and say door. Stone. And look, it does say 2, so they are done. Excellent. And then we will go ahead and terrain, replace floor with a stone floor. We'll do in here what we did in the dining room. Cool. Very nice. I might even do... Oh, we had some goblins show up, so pause there since we spotted them. And that actually reminds me, I should have been designating some military so they could have been a little bit more prepared. I do need to set up training ground, too, to be training. I'm kind of slacking there. But anyway, what I was about to say was I may do some walls out from this as well. And let's see if I did build terrain wall, stone. I might do like another set out here to really kind of defend this. Something like that with 2 more double doors. So anyway, that's a possibility. Oh, right. I accidentally unpaused time before I got situated. Let's jump into the military here. Squads. So we do have a squad built. I think we'll just go ahead and leave it at that. And get in here. Not the yak pasture. We want the goblins. We want them attacked with Weem's warriors. And we'll go a little slow here. Go yak. Horn 'em. Oh man, look at that. Who do we lose? We just lost Benjamin. Ah, oh, what a bummer. What a bummer. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and pause. With him down, we need to kind of fill that space. And who do we got? Fighting 9, fighting 13. Bob's a fighter. Joyce is a fighter. Alright, Bob it is. Alrighty, get in there, Bob. Oh, okay, well, we just lost the one. So sorry, Ben. So sorry. Sorry to see you go. Sorry to see you go into the storage room. Oh, that's no good. It's no good. We could certainly designate an area for bodies, but it'd be nice if we could do like a really nice kind of cemetery or something. That would be pretty awesome. Like you could make a tombstone with their name and everything. That'd be pretty cool. Right now you can actually go into population and see the deceased list. Oh, what a bummer. So many great people lost. But that would be really fun to kind of designate a graveyard. I could make statues. I've actually never made statues before, so that'd be fun because you can name pretty much everything, so we could do that and name them. That'd be kind of awesome. I could do it out here. Yeah. That is not a bad idea. Let's actually cruise down here and see what that takes. I think it's this guy can make those. Sorry, did I miss it? Let's see. No, it's not you. Who makes those? Is it the carpenter? Does the carpenter make the statues? No. Huh. Who does that? It's not the stone cutter. The forge? I don't recall. I don't know who makes that. Is it the Tinkerer? We don't have one, so... Huh. I don't remember. How bizarre is that? Well, I think that might be kind of cool to do. We'll just have to figure out who makes that and get going on that, because that'd be pretty cool. Then if that's the case, I'll designate like an area out here, and yeah, I've already got some ideas on how that could look. That could be pretty cool. In the meantime, we might, let's see here. Let me think about this. Clean floor. Get some of this area kind of cleaned up, because we would end up using this area. Okay, and they can't get rid of that stuff. Yeah, I think this will be pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and experiment a little bit with this. I'm going to look up, in fact, who can make the statues as well, because I think that'd be pretty sweet.